I am sick, by the way, of pretending that the stuff that I like is cool stuff. I don't like anything cool. I'm really excited for the day I can finally stop pretending to hate Coldplay. I love Coldplay. I love and occasionally someone trying to be sympathetic will be like, oh yeah, the early stuff is good. And I'm like, no, all of it. And like, I was sitting in a car and Coldplay came on and the driver of the car went, ugh, Coldplay. And I had to be like, yeah, I hate music that makes it feel like you can do anything. And, you know, I like uncool stuff. I went to see Josh Groban a couple of weeks ago, and screw you for the judgment on your face. I went to see Josh Groban. Not a girlfriend took me, not an aunt who likes it. I went to see Josh Groban. And I enjoyed it. He sang for 2 hours at twilight outside Portland in an outdoor venue. It was magical. He sings in 4 different languages. He did Pure Imagination for Willy Wonka. I cried, and I got into the car. I got into an Uber feeling fulfilled, and the Uber driver ruined my bliss with 3 words. He said, who is playing tonight? And I said, Josh Groban. And he just went, guilty pleasure. And I said, what? And I swear to God, he went, okay. And I said, why should I feel guilty? Huh? And he went, okay. And I said, why should I feel guilty? For seeing a once-in-a-generation talent sing timeless classics? And he didn't respond. And then I said something that I'm genuinely sure is the most embarrassing thing I've ever said. I crossed my arms, and after this, we were quiet for the rest of the ride. I crossed my arms, and I just went, you can't help what gives you goosebumps. The worst tattoo I've ever seen is this. I worked with a girl at KFC. Long story. And everyone called her Jennifer 9/11. Hold on. It's way worse than you think. She had a tattoo on her lower back of the Twin Towers and the words never forget. First of all, boner killer. Second of all, that means that at some point in her life, she walked into a tattoo, presumably after 9/11, otherwise it's crazy. She walked into a tattoo parlor and was like, I want a permanent reminder of the saddest day in American history. And they were like, Gettysburg? And she's like, no. More recent. And they're like, 9/11. All right, where do you want it? And she's like, it should be a reminder. And they're like, yeah. She's like, should remind me every day. And they're like, yeah. Where do you want it? And she's like, well, what's the one part of my body I could never see ever unless I had a neck like an owl? But here's why it's really horrifying / great. Because time isn't always kind to people's bodies. And eventually, her skin is gonna sag. And those Twin Towers are gonna collapse again. So it's less of a reminder and more of a reenactment. By the way, sometimes I speak to someone and they say something like, oh, you're religious, you're a Jew? I used to be a Christian. I'm like, used to be? And they're like, well, I was, and now I'm not anymore. That blows my mind. Because Judaism does not work that way. Judaism is a mailing list you can never unsubscribe from. Judaism is the Hotel California of religions. Because it's not just a religion, it's a tradition, it is an attitude, it's an anxiety. I remember the first time I was aware of being Jewish. I should have been aware like 8 days in. But yeah, you're not really around when they cut you. I was at children's birthday party, and not for my circumcision. I mean like a different time. That would be an awful children's birthday party. I mean, like that. Imagine your kid comes home and you're like, "How was the birthday party?" And he was like, "There was the weirdest magician I've ever seen. He was this rabbi, and he made it. I'm going to my room now." I was at children's birthday party, and I reached for a slice of pizza that had some sausage on it, and my grandfather was there, and he slapped my hand away, and he said, "You can't have that. You're Jewish." And I said, "What does that mean?" And he went, "It means you'll never be happy." And I said, "What?" And he explained, he's like, Jews are part of this tradition of questioning things and being very anxious. And you always be part of this tradition of questioning the status quo, which is a fine point. But I'm a child, so I don't get it. All I heard was, "You'll never be happy." So I'm crying hysterically. And at some point I went, "I don't want to be Jewish." And I remember him going, "And that's the most Jewish thing there is." I got into a fight recently in a vegan cupcake shop in Brooklyn. Not my proudest moments. I walked in. I've been jogging, because I live in Brooklyn, and it's the law. And I walked in, I said to the person behind the counter, I said, "Hi, can I have a cup of tap water, please?" And he said, "We only sell cupcakes." And I said, "My middle name is David." And he said, "What?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were taking turns saying things that aren't relevant to the things that come before them." Like, I'll buy a cupcake, but I'd also like a glass of tap water. And he said, "We only sell cupcakes. It's our philosophy." And I was like, I studied philosophy. It was very expensive. And no one ever mentioned cupcakes. And he said, "Well, we only sell cupcakes and cupcake products, so I suggest you leave if you're not interested in cupcake or cupcake products." And I said, "What is a cupcake product?" He said, "Well, we sell the tops and the bottoms of the cupcakes individually, and we sell the frosting as a shot. We sell a deconstructed cupcake, and we sell different ingredients for vegan cupcakes." And I said, "What are the ingredients in a vegan cupcake?" And he said, "Sugar." And I said, "What else?" And he said, "Flour." And I said, "What else?" And he leans over the counter and he raises a single eyebrow and he just goes, "Cupcakes." And I was like, "What else?" And he went, "Just cupcake." Have you ever been in a customer service situation and you feel yourself crossing the line from victim to absolute lunatic? I am standing at a counter in a vegan cupcake place, and I am screaming, "I'm not leaving here until I get a glass of tap water!" And the manager came out. He's like, "Is there a problem?" Like, "You bet your butt there's a problem. Your employee." And he cuts me off and he goes, "That's not an employee." And I was like, "He doesn't work here?" And he goes, "He works here, but we don't call them employees." And then I was angry about a whole new thing. I'm so upset. I'm like tremoring. I'm like, "What do you call them?" What do you call a muffin artist or something like that? I worked at a KFC. No one ever referred to me as like a chicken technician or anything. And the guy goes, "Sir, that's a brand ambassador." Yeah, like it was a position approved by Congress or something. "That's a brand ambassador. And we only sell cupcakes and cupcake components. So if you're not interested in that, I suggest you go." And I'm like, you don't have any water. And he went, nowhere on premises. And I'm like, you have no water. And he's like, we have no water. And I was like, you don't have water anywhere in the store. He's like, we have no water anywhere in the store. And very calmly, I was like, I'll light this whole place on fire. I want you trying to put it out with just cupcake.